Hello everyone, I'm Jun, and the personality theorist that I will be looking at today is Alfred Adler. Adler was an Austrian psychologist who is best known for his personality theory called individual psychology. He's also well known for his views on human inferiority and superiority. So, the reason why I chose Adler for my presentation is because I feel like his theory is something that I can strongly relate to, and I will be getting to that part later in this video. So to begin with, it is important to know about Adler's concepts of inferiority and superiority. Adler quoted, "To be a human being means to be oneself inferior." So basically to him, all humans are inferior, and that basically serves as a motivating factor in all human beings, to be better than what they are currently. But then there's the inferiority complex, which normally occurs when one does not improve the way they expected they would. It fosters feelings of incompetence, which ultimately leads to the development of the inferiority complex. So, such people don't really see themselves in a positive way, and they're unable to cope with life. So basically, when an individual fails to compensate for these feelings of inferiority, they develop what's called the inferiority complex. But on the other hand, overcompensating will have the opposite effect and result in the development of the superiority complex. Such people are characterized to be self-boasting, self-centered, and tend to look down on others. They think that they're always right and everyone else is wrong. And this is where Adler's theory of individual psychology comes from. Individual psychology is regarded as the belief that a person's primary purpose in life is striving for superiority to compensate for their inferiority. Every individual is unique and thus has a different style of life through which they try to obtain superiority. Adler's 4 styles of life is another concept that he is well known for, which I will get back to later. Adler's theory of personality comes from the fact that he once suffered from an inferiority complex, as he was always jealous of his brother who was better than him in everything. I can somehow relate to this, as I felt that way before, and I believe it's a common feeling when you have siblings. In my case, since I'm the elder sibling, when my brother does something better than me, it kind of fosters a sense of inferiority in me, but that later serves as a stronger driving force in my case. It makes me work even harder, and that way I'm able to compensate for such inferior feelings. And lastly, Adler's 4 styles of life, which are dominant type, the getting type, the avoiding type, and the socially useful type. These styles are the way that people use to deal with problems and compensate for their inferiority. The dominant type is basically the ruler. This person must have everything go his way and has little regard for other people's feeling. Then there's the getting type, who depends on other people for satisfaction, and thus they are extremely dependent. And then there's the avoiding type, which, as the name suggests, avoids all sorts of adversities or makes no effort to face them. All these styles are not really the best way to deal with problems, but then there's the 4th and final style, the socially useful type. And these people are the ones who cooperate and work together with others to achieve their needs, and also they help others when in need. So this pretty much summarizes the bulk of Adler's concepts that I went over, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.